The Book of Haggai. In the second year of King Darius, in the 6th month, on the first day of the month, word of Adonai arrives through Haggai, the prophet, to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and to Joshua, son of Jehozadak, Cohen Gadol. Quote, Thus says Yahweh, Lord Yahweh, or thus says Adonai Sabaoth. Quote, This people say the time does not arrive, the time for the house of Adonai to be rebuilt, unquote, unquote. The word of Adonai arrives through Haggai, the prophet, quote, Is it a time for you yourselves to dwell in your paneled houses while this house lies in ruins? And now, unquote, thus says Adonai Sabaoth, quote, Set your heart on your ways, you sow much and bring in little, you eat and are never satisfied, you drink and not enough to get filled, you put on clothes and no one is warm, and whoever earns wages works for a bag full of holes, unquote. Thus says Adonai Sabaoth, quote, Set your heart on your ways, go up to the hills, bring wood, and build the house. Then I delight in it, and I am glorified, unquote, says Adonai. Quote, You look for much, and indeed there is little. What you bring home, I blow away. Why is this? Unquote. It's a declaration of Adonai Sabaoth. Quote, Because my house lies in ruins, while you are running, each to his own house. Therefore, because of you, the sky withholds dew, and the earth withholds its yield. For I call for drought on the land, the hills and the grain, on the new wine, the oil on what the ground brings forth, on mankind and the beasts, as well as all labor of hands, unquote. Then Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, and Joshua, son of Jehozadak, Cohen Gadol, and all the remnant of the people, heed the voice of Adonai, for their God, and the words of Haggai the prophet, since Adonai their God sent him. So the people revere Adonai. Then Haggai, the messenger of Adonai, speaks to the people with the message of Adonai. Quote, I am with you, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai. Then Adonai stirs up the spirit of Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and the spirit of Joshua, son of Jehozadak, Cohen Gadol, and the spirit of all the remnant of the people, and they arrive and do work on the house of Adonai Sabaoth, their God, on the 24th day of the 6th month, in the second year of King Darius. On the 21st day of the 7th month, word of Adonai arrives through Haggai the prophet. Speak now to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and to Joshua, son of Jehozadak, Cohen Gadol, and to the remnant of the people, quote, Who remains among you who sees this house in its former glory? So how do you see it now? Does it not seem nothing in comparison in your eyes? And now Zerubbabel, Hazak, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai, quote, And be strong, Joshua, son of Jehozadak, Cohen Gadol, and all people of the land, Hazak, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai, quote, And work, for I am with you, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai Sabaoth, quote, According to word, I covenant with you when you arrive out of Egypt. My Ruach stands in your midst. Do not ungodly fear, unquote. For thus says Adonai Sabaoth, quote, In just a little while I shake the heavens and the earth, the sea and the dry land, and I shake all the nations. Treasures of all the nations arrive, and I fill this house with glory, unquote, says Adonai Sabaoth. Quote, The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai Sabaoth. Quote, The glory of this latter house is greater than the former, unquote, says Adonai Sabaoth. Quote, In this place I grant shalom, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai Sabaoth. On the 24th day of the 9th month, in the second year of Darius, the word of Adonai arrives to Haggai the prophet. Quote, Thus says Adonai Sabaoth, quote, Ask now the Kohanim for a ruling. If a person carries consecrated meat in the corner of his garment, and with his corner he touches bread, stew, wine, oil, or any food, is it holy too, unquote, unquote. And the Kohanim answer and say, quote, No, unquote. So Haggai says, quote, If one who's unclean by contact with the corpse touches any of these, is it unclean, unquote. The Kohanim answer and say, quote, It is unclean, unquote. Then Haggai answers and says, quote, So it is with this people, so is this nation before me, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai, and so, quote, And so is every work of their hands. What they offer there is unclean. And now set your heart back from this day onward, before stone is set upon stone in the temple of Adonai. How are things when one arrives to a grain heap of 20 measures? There are 10. When one arrives to the wine vat to draw 50 measures, there are 20. I strike you with blight and with mildew and with hail, every work of your hand, so you are nothing to me, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai. Quote, now set your heart back from this day on, from the 24th day of the 9th month, since the day the temple of Adonai is founded, set your heart. Is there still seed in the storehouse? Also the wine, the fig tree, the pomegranate, and the olive tree, are they still bearing fruit? From this day on, I bless you. Unquote. Then word of Adonai arrives a second time to Haggai on the 24th day of the month. Quote, say to Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, quote, I go to shake the heavens and the earth, and I overturn the throne of the kingdoms. I overturn the throne of kingdoms and destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the nations. I overturn the chariot and its riders, so horses and the riders fall, each by the sword of his brother. Quote, on that day, unquote, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai Sabaoth. Quote, I take you, Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, my servant, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai, quote, quote, and I set you a signet ring, for I choose you, unquote, unquote, is a declaration of Adonai Sabaoth.